Hello class 7, welcome to Ideal Classroom. This video has been specially made to cover exercise 3.1 of our NCERT book. So let's begin. Before beginning the exercise, here are some points to remember. In question number 1, we have to find out range of height of any 10 students of our class. So we can select any 10 students height here. So and height should be in centimeter. So let the height of any 10 students of our class be, we can select any 10. So 120 centimeter, 129, 130, 135, 137, 138. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 141, 143, 144. How many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one is 147. So these all height are in centimeter. So here we have to see that which is the highest observation. So we can see that this one is highest observation, and which is lowest observation, this one is lowest. And you already know that range is highest observation minus lowest observation. So range, formula of range is range highest observation or value minus lowest observation. We can say value also. And already we got 147 is highest minus 127 is lowest. So 147 minus 127 is 20. So 20 centimeter is answer. In question number 2, we have to organize the marks in a tabular form. So here I have written all the marks in front of you. So first we will draw the table. So already we have learned in earlier classes how to draw table here. So this is called tabular form. So first is marks, because these all are marks. And second one is telemark. We learnt in lower classes telemark. And last one is frequency, means how many times these marks are coming. Now we can see here that numbers are starting from 1 and ending at 9. So 4, 6, 7, 5, these all are numbers repeating again and again. So we will write down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because 1 is lowest number and 9 is highest here. So how many times 1 coming here? 1. Only one time. So 1 and 2. Two numbers here. 1, 2. Only 2 times. So 1, 2. And 3. We have to find out 3 one time. Only one time. Now come 4. 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 4. 1, 2, 3. Now come to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is coming 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4, this line is called 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We cross after getting 4 lines. Now come to the 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 6 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 7. 1. Only 1 time? No, 2 time. 2. And what about 8? 8 is 1. And 9, of course, again 1 time. So this line is called tail mark. Now come to the frequency. How many times 1 is repeating? So 1, 1, 2, 2 times. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1. And again 1. So here you have table. Now the first part is which number is highest. So we can see here 9. This is highest. So first part is 9 is highest. Now second part is which number is the lowest. So 1. 1 number is lowest. Second part is answer 1. And third one is we have to find out range. And we all know that range is formula we have already learnt, that range is highest observation minus lowest observation. So highest is 9 and lowest is 1. So 9 minus 1 equal to 8 and 8 is answer. Now last part is we have to find out arithmetic mean. We have already discussed in slide that arithmetic mean is sum of all observation upon number of observation. So how many observation we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It means we have 20 observation. So first we will find the sum of all the observation. After that we will divide by 20 because we have 20 times. So arithmetic mean is mean equal to sum of all observation upon number of observation. We have to add all the numbers 4, 6, 7, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 2, 6, 2, 5, 1, 9, 6, 5, 8, 4, 6 and 7. So we need to read out again how many times we have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It means we have total 20 observation. Now we are adding this. After adding we are getting, if we add all these observation we get 100 and total number of observation is 20. So divided we get 5 and 5 is mean mark. In question number 3 we have to find out mean of first 5 whole numbers, and as we know that whole numbers are first 5 whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 5 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have to find out mean. And already we know mean formula is sum of observations upon number of observation. Now we have to add 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Always check again that we did not miss even a single number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by how many observations we have? 5 total. Add 4, 3, 2 and 1. After adding we get 10 upon 5, 2. So answer is 2. In question number 4, we have to find out mean score of the cricketer. So we can start the answer. Find the mean score. So runs scored by cricketer. So runs scored by cricketer in how many innings? In 8 innings. 8 innings. What are scores? 58, 76, 40, 35, 46, 45, 0 and 100. So here we already know about mean and the mean score we have to find out. Formula is mean score, sum of observation. These are observation. It means sum of runs and number of observation. Here 8 innings. And we have to add all these observations. 58 plus 76 plus 40 plus 35 plus 46 plus 45 plus 0 and in the last 100. And how many innings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. Add these all numbers. We get 400 by 8. And after cancellation, 8 5s are 40, 50. It therefore mean score is 50. Answer. Question number 5. We have to see first the table. In this table, there are some players who played games. So first part is find the mean to determine A's average number of points scored per game. So average means mean. So first we will find out average number. So here is average number of points, and points are 14, 16, 10 and 10. So mean is, we all know, and whenever you want, you will find out mean, we have to write down the formula. Sum of observations upon number of observation. Number of observation. And we all know that these numbers are observation. Now add 14, 16, 10 and 10 upon 4. After adding, we get 50 upon 4. Now divide it 12.4. It means 12.5. 12.5 is average number of points. Second part. To do second part, we have to see the table again. In this table, we can see that player number C, he did not play the third game. He played only first game, second game and fourth game. So to find out mean points, we have to divide by 3 because he did not play one game. So to find the mean number of points for C. For C is player, we will divide the total total by 3. Why 3? Because he played only 3 games. He did not play 1 game. Because he played 3 games. Answer. Third part, we have to find out mean of B's score. So B is player. We will start with third player. So mean of B's score. Formula: sum of observations, number of observation. You will complete it. And the scores are 0, 8, 6, 4. And total observation are 4. Adding 18 by 4. After dividing we get 4.5. And 4.5 is answer. Fourth part. In this part we have to find out best performer. So here we can see that the best performer will have the greatest average score. So according to our sum, we have already calculated A's score. This is mean. A's mean score, we can also say A's mean score, or we can say average also, 12.5. B's mean score 4.5 and C's mean score is 10.6 approx. So here we have to observe this. It means here we can see that 12.5 we first arrange in ascending order or descending order. So here 4.5 less than 10.6 less than 12.5. So who has shown good performance? It means 12.5 is greatest average number. So whose number is this? This is played by A. It means A is good performer. So here we will write the statement: the best performer will have, we have to actually write down these statements to get maximum marks. The best performer will have the greatest average score. Here we can see that 12.5 is greatest score. So here average score of A is 12.5, which is more than that of B and C, which is more than, we have already done this, more than that of B and C. So after this we can see that A is a best performer. Hence A is the best performer. Answer. Question number 6. Here we have 3 parts. To make the question easier, first we arrange the number in ascending or descending order. Here I am arranging all the numbers in ascending order. So arranging the numbers, or we can say data, in ascending order, and numbers are 39, 48, 56, 75, 76, 81, 85, 85 again, 90, and in the last 95. So count again so that you will not do any mistake. So we have 10 observation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So first part is we have to write down highest and lowest. So highest is highest mark. Here we can see that from here this is the highest marks. Highest mark is 95 and lowest mark, come to the starting point, 39. This is lowest number. Second part is range. We have to find out range and we know the formula. The way to find range is difference between highest observation minus lowest observation, and highest is 95, lowest is 39. Difference between these two observation is 56. Last one is third part, and third part is we have to find out mean. So before calculation we will write down the formula of mean, and the mean is sum of all observation. We need to write down formula in every time. Sum of all observation, number of observation, and take care of calculation part also. So write down the number 39 plus 48 plus 56 plus 75, 76, 81, 85, again 85, 90 and 95. And there are how many observations? There are total 10 observations. The sum of all these numbers are 730 upon 10. Cancel out by 0. We get 73, and 73 is mean. Question number 7, we have to find out mean enrollment of the school. So here again formula, mean, sum of observation upon number of observations. And observation are 155 plus 1670, 1750, 2013, 2540, 2820, and total number of observation 6. After adding all these observations, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12,348 divided by 6. After dividing, we get 2058, and this is mean enrollment of this organization. Answer. Question number 8. From this table, we can see that highest rainfall is 20.5 millimeter and lowest rainfall is 0.0 millimeter. So first part is here we have to find out range, and we know that range is highest observation minus lowest observation, and highest observation is that is 20.5 millimeter rainfall minus 0.0. After finding difference, we get 20.5 millimeter, and here is the answer of first part. Second part is we have to find out mean rainfall. So before going this step, we will write down formula. So mean rainfall is, we can write down only mean also. So mean rainfall is sum of observation upon number of observation. You can understand that this stands for observation. So after getting all rainfall, the quantity is 0.0 plus 12.2 plus 2.1. We can add from the table 0.2 plus 20.5 plus 5.5 and 1.0. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. They are 7 days. So after adding we get 41.3, and the 7 by 7 we divide this number. So after dividing we get 5.9 millimeter. So 5.9 millimeter is mean rainfall. Third part. So from previous part we know that the mean rainfall is 5.9 millimeter. We have just calculated. So mean rainfall is 5.9 millimeter. So from the table we can see that on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday the rainfall was less than mean rainfall, that is 5.9 millimeter. So here is the statement. So from the table and table is here. So from the table we can see that observe that on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday the rainfall was less mean, which is 5.9 mean rainfall, which is 5.9 millimeter. So here how many days? We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So answer is 5 days. 5 days is our answer. Question number 9. Before starting first part, we should arrange all the data in ascending or descending order. We arrange because to get the answer correctly. So arranging girl's height. Here girl's height is given. Girl's height in ascending order. And heights are 128, 132, 135, 139, 141, 143, 146, 149, 150, 151, and these all heights in centimeter. So first part is we have to find out tallest girl of this class. So height of tallest girl. So easily you can see this is shortest, this is tallest. So 151 centimeter. Second part, height of shortest. Now did you understand why we have arranged all the numbers in ascending order? So this is shortest, 128 centimeter. Third part, range. We have to find out range, and first we will write down formula. Formula is highest observation minus lowest observation. And highest is, see here we have already found 151 is highest and 128 is lowest. And the difference of 151 and 128 is 23 centimeter, because height is in centimeter. And fourth part is mean. Again, we will write down formula first. Sum of observations and number of observation. So we are adding all the observation here, and these are, again we are writing from here 128, 132, 135, 139, 141, 143, 146, 149, 150 and 151. Here again recheck, we have written the all observation or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So divided by 10. After adding we get 1414 upon 10, dividing it 141.4 centimeter. So mean height is 141.4 centimeter. Fifth part. In previous part we have found mean height which is 141.4 centimeter, that is 141.4 centimeter. Now in this part we have to find out how many girls have height greater than mean, that is 141.4 centimeter height. So here the statement is the height of 5 girls, here we can see that 141.4 is our mean height. Now who has greater height? 141, this is 143, 146, 149, 150, 151. So here we can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 girls have greater height of from the mean height, and which is 141.4 centimeter. So now we will write down the height of total 5 girls. 5 girls are greater than the mean height, which is 141.4 centimeter. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching.